Alrighty, here we go. Oh good, what a crap spawn. Wow. This is literally the worst spawn in this whole game, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you're so screwed when you spawn here. This only does 11 damage. Like, pretty dang weak. I feel like for an MG. Maybe I'm wrong. But supposedly they fixed the night scope, where you could like see it if you were had the red armor on. So maybe now I'll actually pick it up some. But I don't need a scope for a PCB. Anybody home? Anybody loot this? Just for the ammo? Someone's died here? Question mark? What's up? Be nice if I could find a helmet. Oh good, I got the jackpot. And then grenades. Screw this game.
Why does it reset every...
Audio.
I've seen an increasing number of people putting down grenade traps on top of loot.
Hmm. I mean, I suppose it's a good idea.
Top 25 in the Iron League in solos is just... it's so bad. Out of the top 6 people, there's only one of them whose victories per battle is not 0.
So there's only one that's ever won a game, is what you're saying. Holy crap, I found a second PCB!
In the top 10, there's only 3 people.
I've got 20 shots for my PCB.
What?
Too bad I'll probably never pull the trigger, knowing me. I wish I had 20 shots for a PTRS. I'd be...
Might as well do that with that one. I mean, 20 shots is 20 shots.
Yeah. Yo, what a homie got to do to get a decent helmet in this game, man?
Played some COD earlier today, dropped to 46 and 0.
On World War II.
Yeah. It's the only one I got installed.
I agreed with most of. I assume you watched that video where they ranked the CODs. That's where you said that thing about Big T.
Yeah.
I agreed with most of their placements to some extent.
I'd put Advanced Warfare lower, and I would.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Modern Warfare 3 lower.
I would agree with that too. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'd put Advanced Warfare probably down. What'd they put it? 3 or 2?
3. Yeah, actually, I think they put it 2. I don't remember now.
I think I'd have probably put it at like 3 to 4.
I'd have put it at a 4. It wasn't 5 or trash, but it wasn't. I don't know. They also put Black Ops 4 like super high, and that.
Yeah, I would have put that one. I'd have put that one at 4.
I mean,
it was a lot of fun to play competitively, but everything else about it was not fun. So
I didn't play zombies in that, but apparently the zombies are really good. I don't know. If I'm gonna rank Call of Duties as God to trash, and I start with COD 2 and COD 3, I'm gonna put them like dead center at like 3. Because I gotta give them credit, they were decent games at the time, but like they said, they're pretty bad now. But I mean, at the time, they were all right.
I didn't play them for multiplayer because I had a PS2, and I enjoyed the campaign on both of them. Yeah. I mean, that's what got me started in Call of Duty, so I can't say they were bad.
Yep. I would put COD 4, taking everything into whole, the game as a whole, not just multiplayer. I'm gonna put that at like a 2.
Yeah, see, they said including Modern Warfare, like the remaster.
If you include the remaster, then it's got to go down even farther to me.
Yeah, that's what hurt it for me. Like, I would probably put it at a 1 if it was just COD 4. But with the remaster, probably like a 3, because I would consider the remaster trash. Like,
yeah, see, I would put it at a
straight
2
trash.
just because I didn't particularly like the game. I understand why people like it, and I understand it is a good game in general. Like, the decisions they made were not terrible. I just didn't particularly like the flow of the game. I didn't care for the maps too much like most people do.
Yeah.
And the spawns were trash. So multiplayer, in my opinion, was not all that great. It was okay. Good improvements, just not amazing. But campaign was really good. One of the best campaigns ever made.
Yep.
Split screen multiplayer. I remember playing that a lot. I don't remember what else was left in that game. There might not have been. But World at War, World at War. Now, I can't say a whole lot about the multiplayer. I did play it some. Did not play it a huge amount. I will say the multiplayer was an average game for me. I liked the campaign a lot. So I'd put that at like a 3, maybe a 2.
I probably agree with a 3. I hated World at War like when it came out, but looking back, if I have to take all the CODs into account, it's probably a top third.
Yeah. I'd probably put it low 2, high 3. I don't really know. I don't really know which one I'd decide on that one. Modern Warfare 2 is after that. That's a God tier.
Yeah.
Modern
until the noob tube people took over.
Yeah.
But in its prime,
it was God tier. And then you got Black Ops 1.
3.
Don't like Black Ops 1 multiplayer at all. If you're just asking multiplayer, I'm throwing that in the trash can. I just didn't like the feel of the guns, didn't like the hit detection system, I didn't like how many bullets it took to kill somebody. I didn't like anything about it. I thought the maps were not good. But I have an unpopular opinion about that game. But zombies really like took off in that game.
Yeah, that's when they've developed more than just the basic zombie maps.
Yeah,
and-
I mean, the first Easter egg was on Ascension in that game. So, our first multi-step Easter egg, let's put it that way. So I would put that game at a 3, just to give it some credit for the zombies. And then you got Modern Warfare 3, and sadly, I got to put that at like a 2, just because how
Ooh.
bad everything else is. Like, I liked it more than Black Ops 1, so it's hard to put it on the same level as that.
Let me put it this way: if they didn't put Face Off in NW3, I'd put it at a 5.
So I don't.
Because of Face Off, I'll give it a 3 to 2.
I don't disagree that it was a bad game, but I like it better than Black Ops 1. And it did have the face-off playlist, and it did have a decent campaign. And I can't remember if it had some Spec Ops on that or not. I think it did. So I mean, I can't
I don't know.
harsh it too bad. I'd put it at a 2. I can also understand why everybody would want it lower. I don't understand why anybody would want it higher, but I can understand why people want it lower. And then you got Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
That's probably a god tier game. I mean,
Yeah.
not my favorite game ever, and I have my beef with it, but it was a good game. The zombies in that game was amazing. League play was great, and except for DDoSing.
Yeah.
Multiplayer was pretty good. The first game I had a positive KD in as well until we went back and played Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, I think Black Ops 2 for me, I think it's the best COD ever made, but I don't think it's my favorite COD. I think COD 4 will always be my favorite Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But I can see the flaws with it, and I agree that it's not the best Call of Duty.
Yeah. It's kind of the way I feel
So-
about Black Ops 2. Like I can agree it was not my favorite, but it probably was the best. And then you came after that, Ghost. I have an unpopular opinion on Ghost too. I actually thought Ghost was not terrible. Past the first 2 weeks of the game. The first 2 weeks of the game were that thing might as well have been just you should have snapped your disc, threw it in the fire, and watched it burn. Like that didn't even belong in the trash. Put it in the garbage disposal. But they fixed a few things after that first 2 weeks, and it was actually much better. And I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I put Ghost at about a 3 to 2.
To me, I put Ghost at a 2 for me, just because. Oh,
I enjoyed.
actually. Let me back up. If I'm gonna put Ghost at a 2, Modern Warfare 3's got to go down. So I'm gonna put Ghost at a 1
Yeah.
and put Modern Warfare 3 at a 2.
That's fine.
Because I actually really liked Ghost myself.
I enjoyed competitive play in Ghost. I loved Search and Destroy in Ghost, which I think everybody did. The biggest drawbacks to me, of course, were the maps, and I didn't really like playing pubs all that much. It was just kind of toxic. But yeah, Ghost. I had fun on Ghost. I remember having fun on Ghost, which is more than I can say for most recent CODs.
Yeah.
So
After that was Black Ops. Nope, Advanced Warfare.
4, man,
Yeah,
4 to
it's
3.
gotta
I don't
be a-
know.
it's
It's
gotta be a
pretty
4.
bad.
It's got to be. A 4,
I guess
dude.
the pros liked it, but I just.
I hated any kind of ranked system in that game. It was trash. Zombies was absolutely pathetic because they only gave you a joke of a zombies map, quote unquote zombies map, as the first one. You had to pay for every map after that was actually a zombies map. Because the only way you ever got zombies to start with was if you beat that one special mission, or a Spec Ops type mission, and then at the end, for like 3 minutes, zombies flooded the Spec Ops map. It wasn't even a zombies game, or like a zombies mode, which was stupid. So that really pissed me off. Multiplayer was not great. Judging, as much as I hated that game, judging against other multiplayer was bad. It's not as bad as some.
That's true.
It was really bad.
That's absolutely right.
So I got to put that at a 4 because there was no redeeming qualities about that game.
I agree to an extent with what Hex said. Like the customization was cool, but it doesn't move it up. Just that one factor.
Customization to
It was
me
cool,
does
but
not add or take away from a game.
yeah, I agree. Like I'm fine with it. You know, like Fortnite, the skins and stuff.
Yep.
Those are fun, but it doesn't make it a better or worse game.
Nope. After that, you got Black Ops 3, which I will admit was a Call of Duty I was wrong about. I'm not wrong about a lot of Call of Duties. Pre-playing the game, I can watch the trailers, and about 85% of the time, I got it pretty down pat what it's going to be like. Not that one. I missed that one. I would put Black Ops 3 as a 1.
Yeah, I was thinking 2 to 1. I mean, it's definitely a... Is there somebody here? Is there a helmet in here? Hang on, let me just grab this helmet right quick. Okay.
I liked multiplayer a lot. Probably one of my most played multiplayers ever. Probably is my most... no, Modern Warfare 2 still got that.
Yeah, for sure.
But Black Ops 3 is right up there with it. Zombies, I thought was really good. Difficult to do with one person, but really good. The storyline was pretty dang good. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I kind of liked it. The DLC maps were not great. I will give them that. But there was something else in that game, too, you could do, and I can't remember what it was. Campaign.
Well, I mean,
I never played campaign. That's what it was. I played, like... Let's put it this way. I played less than 3 levels of campaign, and there was some dude who kept yelling the exact same thing that kept pissing me off, and I just quit.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 campaign was the last one I played before the new one, Modern Warfare. That, in my opinion, that's the best thing about Modern Warfare is the campaign, the new one.
The only good thing about Modern Warfare, in my opinion.
A lot of people like Warzone. It's okay, I think, but the best thing about it to me is the campaign. A lot of fun.
I'd put Black Ops 3
Just
as
short.
a solid 1.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with the 1.
And then after that, you have... The heck came after that? World War II, isn't it? No, IW.
Yeah.
That was it. IW.
Oh, yeah. Trash.
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 There was absolutely nothing good about that entire game. I did not play the
Modern
campaign.
Warfare,
I would like
just
to go
trash.
play... I would like to go back and play the campaign at some point.
I've heard it's really good, but I'm not going to do it. I can't do it.
I don't know. It's trash. IW Zombies, I watched a little bit of, but not a lot, and I was not impressed. I didn't particularly care for them. Past that, you've got World War II.
Trash. Trash to 5. Maybe 5.
I'm going to put that... See,
I get it got better, but it took him a year.
This is the thing. Like, I've got to look at pre-Condry and post-Condry World War II because it is literally 2 different games. If you say pre-Condry, or like before he gets fired, trash can game. Awful. Nothing good about it. Rank play sucked because it was just a constant crap fest of PPSHs and terrible connections. The online side of it sucked because everything was nothing but freaking bars and ARs for the first 3/4 of that game. The campaign was lackluster at best. It had so much potential, and it was just like when you're having sex and you almost get to the end, and then it just ends right before you get there. That's pretty much how I felt about that campaign. It had so much greatness. You finally get to the freaking place where the Holocaust is taking place, and they just end the campaign. It's like, what the piss was that? I don't even get to kill the Germans. This is stupid. And then there was no, like, zombies on that game I tried was absolutely terrible. Worst zombies experience I've ever seen. But if you go to after the fact, they redeemed multiplayer so much that it's almost enjoyable to play. So I'm going to slap that sucker at a 4. It's right down there with, what else did I put? I put it at a 3. I put it at a 3. Advanced Warfare, I put it at 4. That's what it was. Right down there with that game. Again, another Sledgehammer game, so, you know.
Yeah.
And then after that, you got Black Ops 4, which to me is just trash. The only thing I can give it is maybe I'd put it at like a 5 just because of zombies. Other than that, everything else about that game is just trash to me. I hate that game so much.
Come on, kid. I know you're in that bush. Just come out so I can kill you and win the game.
And then after that, we got this year at Modern Warfare, and that is like, if there's a level below trash, that's where it belongs.
I know I saw you in that bush, kid. Where you at?
I will say the first one that I watched that had General and Envoy and some of those other guys on there, terrible. Those guys are bad.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like. I didn't watch it.
They were idiots, dude. Hang on. Let me just read you. I want to pull this up and read you their final results.
I just got a 2-kill win, but I might upload it just for that ranking of the CODs.
Yeah, might as well. Let's see. Here's Huntsman's channel.
OBS.